We just keep getting swarmed with more and more customers. It's been non-stop work for so long, Paimon's starting to feel a little bit lightheaded. We've got a lot of orders. Paimon's not sure we can fill them all on our own. Maybe we should hire some help.
Taking a break, cuties? I was just looking at the sales data, and it seems like you two have quite the talent for business. The potions seem to be flying off the shelves.
Oh, Lisa! Perfect timing. We were just talking about how we could use some help around the shop.
Oh, are the orders piling up already? Having trouble keeping up?
Yep, we're officially swamped. Paimon never thought we'd get this many customers.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised by the success. I was actually anticipating this kind of response. While you two were busy with the shop, I was talking with Freda about some possible ways to make the business more efficient. After observing your work, I made note of several improvements we can make to the brewing, cultivation, and sales aspects of the business.
Wait, so you've been doing things behind the scenes this whole time? Paimon kinda thought you were just slacking off.
Hey now, I'm actually pretty reliable when it counts.
So how are we supposed to put those improvements in action?
Well, I discussed things over with Freda, and the two of us came up with a plan. I'll let her give you the details, though. Why don't you go and find her?
Traveler! Paimon, hello! Is there something I can help you with?
Well, we've been a bit swamped lately, so Lisa recommended we find some ways to increase our efficiency.
Yes, I've discussed that with her as well. Currently, there are 3 areas you can improve: brewing, cultivation, and sales. Increasing your efficiency in these areas will make it much easier to run your business.
Wow, that sounds just like what we need! Let's give it a try, Traveler!
Looks like...
Greetings, Traveler Paimon and Lisa. Sucrose! It's been a while! On the way here, I overheard quite a few people talking about alchemical potions. At first, I was worried something might have gone wrong with the herbs, but judging by the way people were talking, it seems like they were pretty pleased with the results.
Sucrose, your bioalchemical expertise was exactly what we needed for potion making.
Yeah, we've been able to make potions with all sorts of different effects! You mastered potion making in such a short amount of time? I guess that's expected for someone of your talent, Traveler.
I wouldn't be surprised if you became a potion master one day.
Still, if you managed to master potion making in such a short amount of time, we should be able to start teaching the public about it as well.
Wait, was that also a part of Jean's plan?
Yep. It's something she and Mr. Albedo talked about. As I understand it, the goal was not just to create and sell potions, but also to teach the principles and practices of alchemy to the people. Thanks to your shop, the public's understanding of alchemical potions...
Without the...
You're right. With Lisa there to mentor you, Traveler, we could rest assured that nothing would go wrong. So, Mr. Albedo is planning to establish a set of criteria to evaluate various levels of potion-making ability. People will have to pass the exam...
Let me guess. You would like us...
Yes. Although, in order to ensure a proper level of difficulty, we need to first collect the relevant data. That's where our mock exam comes in. If you could take it, Traveler, you will, of course, be compensated.
What a great idea. I must admit, I'm very interested to see how much my cutie's alchemy skills have improved. Confidence is a...
Wonderful. Then, let me explain a little. To pass, all you need to do is brew a potion. Satisfying additional objectives will earn you a... Okay, all of this is starting to sound... Just do what you normally do and you should be... Oh, retake... Yep. Just let me know when you're ready. Your movements are quite practiced. That was a piece of cake! Wow. I really thought... Alright, I believe I've collected all the necessary feedback. I'm going to head back to the lab now.
Traveler? Paimon? Huh, looks like you're— Oh, hey, Dione!
I could smell what you were brewing from all the way across Cider Lake. Bards have an extremely—
Again with the nonsense! Don't listen to him. We were actually in the— Margaret is getting ready to run a new promotion at the Catstail, so the bard over here is—
Well, what better way to be the first to try—
Well, that explains— Anyway, the bard saw me— I didn't get my— Ooh, what is it?
It's a bird feather I found on a ruin in Dragonspine. It was once buried in the snow, and I'm sure it could be used to produce a drink with an entirely new sort of mouthfeel.
Whoa. Well, if any— Unfortunately, this ingredient is not easy to—
Don't worry about the—
Uh-huh, because the sooner I get started, the sooner you—
well, just think of it as a way to pay me—
That still doesn't solve our— Traveler, Paimon, do you have any ideas for a new drink? Huh? Infuse drinks with different effects? But doesn't that— Oh, Paimon gets what he's saying! Ahem. You're looking at one of the most popular duos on the Mondstadt alchemy scene right now. But what do potions have to do with drink? You can add them as an ingredient, of course! Potions can add all sorts of different effects. For example, with a little alchemy on your side, you could even make a drink that can heal a broken heart. Wow! I never knew potions could do something like that. I see. How about— Oh, that's right. Even if we could make one that discourages people from drinking, it would only last for— what a shame. And here I thought I'd finally be able to dismantle the entire Mondstadt wine industry in one fell swoop. It's okay. We'll try—
Actually, I've always been curious, Diona.
Isn't it obvious? Ever been around a drunk person before? Let me tell you, it's not a pleasant experience.
Ah, so your gripe isn't really with alcohol itself, but the fact that it makes people drunk. This may sound a little weird, but I wonder if it's possible to use this mysterious alchemy craft of yours to make a drink that prevents people from getting intoxicated.
So you mean a potion that can keep someone sober and awake? Huh. Sounds like something we could do. What do you say, Traveler? Perfect! I can just see it now. The more alcohol those drunkards consume, the more sober they'll finally have to say bye-bye to their days of It's decided then.
Gotta say, huh?
So, how's the potion go? Wow. I can't believe I'm holding the key. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm gonna head back and start developing—
Wait! Don't leave without me! I thought you were gonna let me be the taste—
Of course! Operation Eliminate Drunkards has just begun, and you, my friend, are my first test subject.
And just like that, another problem solved.
Alcohol that doesn't make you drunk. Ooh, if I make—
Counselor, Paimon, how is the potion?
Sucrose, you're back!
I should have known. I'm sure this exam will, well, ready to begin? Let me see.
We're getting...
I'm so glad.
Hello, everyone.
Whoa, is that Master Diluc?
Oh, D-Luke. What's someone as busy as you doing?
Elzer told me the Knights launched a new commercial endeavor that turned out to be quite the hit. But seeing as you two are the ones in charge, I'm really...
Elzer is the manager of Dawn Winery, right? Huh, Paimon thought he didn't get out much. Wonder how he heard of... Wait, are we that
No, the winery keeps us all very busy. Elzer only takes the time to brief me with this sort of intel if he thinks we are faced with a real threat. In such a short amount of time, you've been able to establish complete production and supply lines, and even receive orders from all around Tevat. If you were in the wine business, you...
What? Threat? Rival?
Oh, you sure? Looks like you really want to go toe-to-toe with the #1 wine merchant in all of Mondstadt. Are you...
A competent... You're extremely knowledgeable and well-traveled. If we were to become competitors, I'm sure you'd throw many... But I was really just using the wine industry as an example to emphasize your success. Actually, the success of your potion shop is good for the winery's business.
Good for your business? Paimon's lost. You were just talking about how the two
It's a bit convoluted. Alcohol is a commodity that most people consume in their free time. In order to have free time, though, you have to get off work early. For the alcohol industry to thrive, consumers need to have both the time and the money to spend.
That's exactly right. Your potions allow people to work more efficiently. As they get more popular, people will be able to complete their work faster. The more free time people have, the bigger the market there is for a commodity like mine.
Oh, that makes sense. It's hard to be in the mood to go out and enjoy life if you're super busy all the time. Paimon never thought about it that way before. There sure are a lot of layers to running a business. Guess this means we're in the Mora-making business together then. Hey, why don't you try out one of our potions?
I do have quite the interest in the effects of alchemical potions. Well, since you offered, please make a potion that can reduce the anxieties of the user while also improving their attention to detail.
Reduce anxiety while also improving the user's attention to detail? That almost sounds a little contradictory to me. I must admit to being curious. If my cuties do manage to make this potion for you, D-Luke, how exactly do you intend to use it?
Well, I mentioned before that people with ample free time are an important consumer base for my industry. But actually, the same is true for people who are incredibly busy and overwhelmed with work. After a period of high stress, like a busy workday, it can take a while for people to fully decompress. It's also common for that type of stress to leave people so exhausted that all they can do is spend the rest of the day in a daze. That level of stress and exhaustion makes it hard for people to derive pleasure from things they usually enjoy, like relishing the flavor of their favorite food and drink.
You can say that again. Paimon's definitely been there before. Sometimes, after a really long day, Paimon will be so tired, but she just can't relax. Not even her favorite snacks would hit the spot like they usually do.
Oh, my poor little cuties. Sounds like things can get quite tough out on the road. You know what?
So basically, you need us to make a potion that decreases tension but increases attention, so that people can enjoy the finer things in life.
Exactly. Wine is meant to be savored. If we can increase the alertness of those too exhausted to perceive the subtle notes, but decrease the restlessness of those too agitated to raise their glass, then we can be sure to reach a point of balance where all can enjoy their wine to the fullest extent.
Well, it's definitely a unique request. Seems like we should get to thinking then. First things
How's the potion coming? Have you finished? How's the potion coming? Have you finished? How's the potion coming? Have you finished?